So how often do you guys get home?
Not enough. It can never be enough. For a while there, when we first started coming over to the mainland and touring, it's a big commitment. Yeah, you can never drive home. Like a New York band, an LA band, you can drive home. You butt kick, you can drive home. Oh no, you give me gas money. No, I can't bail you out, son. I can't afford the round trip ticket for you. So we just stayed in San Diego for a little while. Met some really cool bands like Slightly Stupid and Fishbone and some Cottonmouth Kings, like in that kind of like Southern California area, and just started playing and sleeping on people's couches. And like I remember our first like achievement was we bought a van over there. We saved up our money. We bought it from these two just gnarly female, should be MMA, just you know what I mean, like wearing plaid and have the full on, like some aunties that could take you down, and they're like, so y'all in the band or whatever, and we're like, oh yeah, so they gave us a mean discount just because they felt bad for us. So we're driving this like 1976 Dodge Sportsman, so our friends came over and just like spray painted, tagged it up, so we get pulled over every single time. But that was we call it Vanilla, and then later turned into Vangina. So yeah, just did that, and then eventually like we'd be there for like 3 months and then get enough money and fly home and be home for 3 months and kind of re-up, fill back up on home time. And then as the years went by, we just kind of started staying longer and longer, and when we tour so much, so you never see us on MTV or anything, no radio hits, nothing like that, but we just play and built a following from like the ground up, like the guys full on, like the Sunset Strip days, the hair rocker, oh come to my show dude, same thing, and just built it. So we just spent so much time in America, and now it's kind of like 50-50 mainland, and now like Europe and Japan. Now I just got back from Japan, which is that was so easy for us because Hawaii that's part of the culture over there, you know what I mean? So that was a blast. But yeah, we've been over here or just going around a lot, but we need to get back home more. In fact, we came over for a wedding. That's the real reason. It's like, yeah, but then it's like pipeline guys like, hey, what's up?
So do you guys like kind of like made your chops out there, or because you didn't really do Oahu circuits?
We didn't even. We weren't even old enough to do it back then. I remember the House of Flies guys, all like Sari guys and Simon guys, they actually took us over and like snuck us into the Blaisdell Arena, fucking Metallica. Never seen, you can imagine us, especially me, South Korea, in the arena, like, it was a special thing to even get a ticket to Oahu for us, you know what I mean? It sounds crazy, but, so we didn't even get to come over here very much, and then eventually, Cleo's dad, Uncle Danny, moved over here, because he's a longtime musician, he's from Hawaii originally, and so that kind of made it a little bit easier for us to come back. By then, we'd already started playing mainland, so we get back here more, actually, now. That's good.
Pepper, like how did the name come about for you guys, Pepper?
That's if you're a fan of Saturday Night Live, like comedy is even more than music is more important to us, you know what I mean? If you can't tell, listen to music. You joking? Yeah. It's a joke, but so just watching that, but there's a scene in there called the Pepper Boys. Like it was the good day too. Adam Sandler, Dana Carvey, Phil Hartman, Chris Farley, like all those good guys, and there's a mean scene of these kind of like perverted waiters, and we like that kind of rang a bell a little bit. We're like, okay,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your thoughts on all the Sublime comparisons and stuff? Does it affect you guys or your rating?
That's like saying if you're an MMA fighter and be like, oh, jiu-jitsu is kind of like BJ Penn. You're like, oh, thank you. Like, fucking, are you kidding me? It's an honor, but that shit doesn't really stick to you. We've had way gnarlier ones than that are kind of out of left field, but kind of psych you up. The best one I ever heard was, I think it was, you guys are like Black Uhuru, and across between Black Uhuru and Soundgarden. And we're like, just everybody got a boner. We're like, thank you. I like that.
Sweet. Okay. You said like other bands that have influenced you guys?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of them have passed. My big influence for us was for me personally is like, you ever heard of Jeff Buckley?
Guitar player?
What's that?
Is he a guitar player?
He is a guitar player. I mean, he's the best singer that there's ever been. He died tragically, but I just kind of got turned on to him within the last 5 years. He's dead. Like all my favorite guys are dead. The singer of Alice in Chains is dead. Yeah. Dennis Brown, probably my favorite. His claim to fame is Bob Marley would go and just be on his nuts at his concerts, just like this. Yeah. So, but everything, we just love it. Especially nowadays, you get inspiration because we tour so much. There's so much good music out there, that no one's ever gonna hear of because they don't have a fucking stupid emo haircut, or they're not fitting the mold of what pop. You know, they don't sound like Nickelback. We call that butt rock, cowboy rock. You know what I mean? You can't sell like dance music or hip hop really, or reggae to cowboys. So when we go to Texas, we're proud of that following we got over there. They go nuts out there. So yeah.
Okay, a couple more quick ones. What's growing up in Kona giving you that you couldn't get anywhere else?
Ooh, just that's a good one. Just we wouldn't have been able to even come near being as motivated as we are to do it, because we really like music and we like playing together, we like doing it, but we had the most support. It's kind of like a Hawaiian thing anyway. I mean, we're all family anyway. But our parents, our friends, everyone, I mean, you're gonna see a million, when the green room's filled up, those aren't like people, oh, to get in. Those are family members. Those are the people that were like, hey, take this flyer, yeah, it's my cousin's band, whatever, like from, you know, whenever we started, like in high school, or actually right out of high school. And that kind of gave us, you know, the launch pad right there. Just go, just do it. Don't even, you know. Could we stay and just surf and hang out and be waiters? Yeah, you can always do that, be happy, throw some weed, whatever. But they go out and do it, and they still have it to this day. They're still calling and checking up, going, what can we do? We want to come to the show. Oh, I got a cousin out in Fresno, you know, do something for you always. Like we, in the early days, like I said, when we had a place to stay, we just stay at different friends, relatives' houses that we met once or didn't even know, you know? Nice. So that would be it, I think.
Nice. Local artists you guys love?
This one right there, Natural Vibes. Yeah. That's like, I remember when we met them, we had a concert on the same night, and we were all starstruck because after their concert, they played earlier, and they came and saw us. We're like, what? And then we were, of course, all buzzed, especially in the early days, and we just embarrassed them until they came up on stage. We're like, hey, get up here, and we made them do like punk rock songs and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, exactly. There's one of those guys right now. Those guys, Poi Poo Band, of course, all the contemporary artists kind of listen to, but Hawaiian Homeboys was a big one. Sudden Rush, like I mean, there's all kinds. There's kinds that like never even made CDs. That just Kona style, you know, record on the computer or in school, you know, like leaving. Hey, Uncle, like make a little mixtape right now. It's like sure, for band, yeah. Oh yeah, it's for band. Bring all the hip hop guys in, okay, guys. You know, so whatever. Just island music, period.
Awesome. Okay. The give it up, the dad part. Where'd that even come from?
Shit, fuck. It's really close to home. I can't say exactly what happened, but the thing is, if you know our dads, you'd never be able to guess which one because it could be anyone. Sure. But it only comes from love and support. But there's a little too much love sometimes, especially if you leave your auntie around. You gotta be careful. And they really were pissed that they didn't get to be in the video. Whoever the record label hired some fucking studly Holly guy to be like, yeah, it's my dad or whatever. But it's very funny. They're like, why did you use that? It's already happened, kind of deal. Nah, it's okay. Let's forget about that. Oh shit, it's on the radio now. Never mind. It's all good.
And then quick one is something you guys gotta have while you're touring. You guys have like those rider contracts and you need Poi. And
yeah, you wish. That's the whole thing.
Make them jump.
Yeah, no, you could. Some places go, oh man, some places take it so seriously that I don't even know where they get it. We were in Germany and they had Poi in Germany. Nice. And they told us the story of like, how did you get this so we can get more? And they're like, they took a long time to translate, but they found like one of the only, I think it was like a Japanese or some, like not even a sushi restaurant, but they made all these calls in this little town just to arrange it, and it tasted terrible. Like it was not at all, but we were just like so proud and just eating, like smiling, like painting little Hitler mustaches. Thank you so much, you know, really cool though. And but as far as the rest, like we're just happy like when you see like Steiny on like, oh nice, it's not Corona or something like that, and the promoter will be like, I went to Hawaii a couple times. I got your back. But,
right on. Yeah. Okay. And then last thing is the inside scoops on any upcoming projects.
Yeah, absolutely. We're taking a new approach to recording the next album where basically we found this really cool studio that has a real, it's got an open kind of policy for us because there's other artists that are like with our management or with our record label. You know, we have Law Records, we've signed a few bands on there. And so like the Expendables in there, Slightly Stupid's in there. So we're kind of just taking turns at the studio that we all kind of like, and we're just gonna go in, do a track. If you like it, cool. If you don't, do another track, and then go home. Then like boom, go, instead of just this month you have to have the new Pepper CD.
Yeah.
We're Hawaiian style. You can't do that. You can't do that with us. You squeeze us and we just get more lazy. It's like let me come to you. You know what I mean? So that is gonna be. We're excited about that because we've never done it before. Usually it's like, okay, it's your time, go. But this is gonna be like a laid back style, and it's gonna be fun because there's more time to incorporate like other band members from other bands and have more guests on there. It just makes it more fun. If you're having fun, you're gonna have a good record. Yeah. So check it out. Oh, and we have a new iPhone app coming out too. I'm a big Mac nerd when I can afford it.
Now we're good, bro. If you just grab a couple of shots.
Yeah, absolutely.